everyone, this is Sandra at Spirit of Avalon. So it's a very hot day today in the UK, hot for us here in the UK anyway, especially considering we've had a lot of cold weather prior to this and now it's like 28 degrees or something. So you just go from one extreme to the other, there's no in between. But anyway, I thought I would come on and we have a look at this deck, the Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls. This is by Matt Hughes, and I love Matt Hughes's artwork, so I had to get this. My first deck of his was the Ethereal Visions, which was gifted to me by Simon, and I love that deck. It's one of my favourites. I don't have the lunar version that he did, but I do have the first one, and this is by him, Matt Hughes, and he also did recently the Galahorn deck, which I do also have. The Galahorn one I managed to get on Amazon at a limited time deal price, but this one has actually come from Cheryl, the lovely Cheryl over at Oneness Emporium. Cheryl has some great decks on her website, her web shop, and she's doing even some indie decks now as well, which is so cool. She has the 78 decks on there, and also very recently Ethany Dawn's decks also, as well as lots of other decks and books and all sorts of things on there. So good. There's so many things on Cheryl's shop that I want, I'm telling you. I might want, but I can't have them all, but there are a lot. But so this one came from Cheryl, and I will link her website in the description. So look at this, guys, how lovely the production on this. This is produced by US Games, but it's like an indie quality. So it's Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls, and we've got this copper gilding on the box. On the back it says Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls Oracle set by Matt Hughes. Step right up and enter Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls, a magical place where you will experience the karmic balancing act of life. Mother Mort is the powerful triple goddess who leads you through the Carnival of Souls, where you'll witness death-defying acts and meet a host of frightful characters. For this is where the cursed ill-doers meet their fate and face their doom. Those, like young Jane, who have suffered more than their share of misery, find a kind of magical cleansing and rebirth here. Which fate will you encounter? Read the poignant story of Jane's strange carnival odyssey in the 80-page hardcover book. Meet the menagerie of characters and creatures in the 32-card green foil accented oracle deck with gilded edges. Discover their messages in the 76-page full-colour guidebook. This deluxe set includes your own copper foil carnival ticket. So, a really nice production. I mean, look at this, guys. And you've got a nice green ribbon for pulling the cards and the books out. So really nice box. Then we have the admission ticket. I mean, you know, guys, this is the type of thing that you would get as like an extra in a Kickstarter or something. So it's really cool, and you could use this as a bookmark for the book. So that's a cool little extra. And the hardback book is green with copper gilding, and it's like a story book with some black and white artwork in it, and I'm looking forward to reading this because this looks very cool. And so it tells you the story of the characters. Like we have Act 1, Mr. Edwin Cartwright pays his respects. Act 2, a special invitation to Mother Mort's Carnival. Act 3, The Witch in the Well. Act 4, You Will Never Leave This Place, Jane. Act 5, The Memento Mori Machine. Act 6 is The Siren's Song. And Act 7 is The Maiden, the Mother and the Crone. So very nice 80-page lovely hardback book with the foil accents on. And then we have, and I was surprised at the thickness of this. This is like a chunky little guidebook, and it has quite a thick cover to it, and almost, not quite, but almost a rose petal feel to it. So it's got the introduction, Oracle deck instructions, Oracle as a portal, cleansing your deck, get to know your deck, shuffle your deck, spreads, additional thoughts, and then we go into the cards. So we get like a colour picture of the character on the card, the name, backstory and interpretation for each one in colour too. So really nice little guidebook as well as the storybook. So I think that is really, really cool. And then a bit about the creator in the back. So that's really nice too. And then we have the cards, which are green gilded in a matte green. The backs are very dark green with the copper foiling. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like, yeah, I think you can just about see like like the linen texture of these, and I think that is so good. I mean, this is like indie quality. So although the price point might be a bit more, it's actually worth it, I think. So I've already tried to do this video once and I messed up when I tried to bring the camera in, so I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to hold the cards up to the camera. So yeah, so my only tiny little thing about this deck is I wish there were more cards. That's the only thing, because there's 32 cards and it would be so cool if there was about 40 cards in the deck, but otherwise it's brilliant. And look, you've got this green, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a green foiling down here and around here, so really lovely. An arsenic Jane this is, and I love this really old-fashioned style writing and like all the curls and things here. So that's our first card. Look at this one. This is like dead creepy. Can you imagine that landing on the foot of your bed and staring at you? This is the Bone Fairy. Can you imagine that? How scary that would be. But look, his wings are like all like green foil. So the cardstock is really good, very flexible, but not dead thin, but flexible. It would riffle shuffle nicely. This is Carl, is that Schiele, the chemist. Here we have Crone Mort. This is so cool, I love these cards. Dream Cadaver. I love all this green like foiling as well on these. Fire Eater. I'm going to so enjoy working with this. Hoodwinks is dead creepy, and I like anything creepy or weird. King of Crows. Look at this. Roll up for the King of Crows. Kismet. He looks a bit scary too. The Astounding Lady Makara. Lightbringer. Look at this. I mean, the detail in this. I just love the artwork, because I just love Matt Hughes' artwork. Ludus, the wag. And I mean, if you don't like clowns, you won't like this deck, because the clowns are even look creepy in this. Madame Pythia. That's snakes. We've got Maiden Mort. So lovely. The Memento Mori machine. The amazing, I'm not sure what that is, the amazing meal Taddy? Milo Taddy? I don't know. Something like that anyway, because where the bite kind of covers it up, but it will say in the book anyway. I love this card. This card is probably my favourite in the deck, Mirror Mary. Can you imagine looking in the mirror and seeing that looking back at you? Oh dear. Mr. Kane, the banker. I love that they're in this like old-fashioned type dress as well. Molly and Wally, the twins. Morrigan, the Great Queen. That's very cool to have a Morrigan card in there. We have Mother Mort. Love that. Look at this one. The Genichen. I'm imagining you don't say the N, so the Genichen. But I could be wrong. But it's a very cool image, very creepy. Knuckle something. Oh dear. But this is a cool image too. One-eyed Jack. The puppeteer. Can you imagine this? This would be so good to use over Halloween or Samhain, wouldn't it? Professor Simberg, the artist, although I will use it anytime. Sandman. So good. Siren. The amazing Slua. Possibly. We have Sphinx. The Witch in the Well. Look at that. Brilliant, isn't it? And Worm Tongue. So really, really brilliant deck. I love it. I'm so glad that I bought this from Cheryl's shop, because it's just so good. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Do you think that you will purchase this deck yourself, or maybe you've already bought it? But it is so good. I absolutely love it. So yeah, so that is the Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls, and I will be back soon with another walkthrough. I've got a few decks to do walkthroughs of, and I'm out Saturday in London. I'm meeting up with Richard at Longman Tarot, and we're going to go to Watkins and Atlantis Books and have some lunch and stuff, so that will be cool, and we'll see if I purchase anything then. I say if, more like what I purchase. So anyway, I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.